When it comes to you get an error with the cutting table in. It says erroneous fixture height. What that is your calibration is off. What you'll have to do is remove the cutting table, hit the home Z that's in the viewer tab. It will lower the table all the way down. You could bring up the table. You don't necessarily need to stand here and hold the Z button and bring that table up. What you can actually do is if you go to your focus view, hit the go, there's a Z feature down here. You can input a number value, hit go to, and it will raise that table up. What I like to do, especially if you have a cutting table in there and say everything's calibrated correctly, just in case it doesn't see that cutting table because somebody didn't put or place the cutting table incorrect, I always like to put it an inch below the focal height. That being said, with the cutting table in there, it is kind of a double-edged sword. Just note that if you go to Z and the table's all the way down and you have the cutting table in there and it says 12 inches, guess what? It's either not recognizing that cutting table or there's something wrong with the calibration. Do not use that automated control to bring the table up because it will crash. The table will crash into the gantry system and lift it off, and then you get to call this gentleman to come out and help troubleshoot on fixing this. But if you look at it and it says 6 inches, then by all means set it to 1, and in that way it will raise up and it will at least be out of focus, but it'll allow you to fine tune it with using the controls to bring it into focus wherever you need to go ahead and calibrate it. If for some reason it's down 5 inches and it thinks it's at 0, it's not going to let you raise it up past 50 thousandths. In order to unlock the sensors, you first of all hit Home Z, manually bring it up and see if it stops still mid-range. If you hit calibrate, as soon as you see this screen up, it won't allow you to input any type of number value, but it will fully unlock the Z-axis to allow you to raise up past that 50 thousandths point. And then all you have to do is hit save, and it will say, do you want to do this? Hit yes, and then it will re-zero your focal length to the engraving table. There is a difference between a cutting table and the engraving table. The engraving table is the flat aluminum. The cutting table is the honeycomb box. So when you're calibrating, if you have the erroneous fixture height and you have to recalibrate the lens, you need to again pull the cutting table out, and you're going to be using this calibrate feature under lens size. As soon as that's calibrated, hit Home Z one more time, and then put the cutting table in. Make sure that it's set. Have the Z feature here so you can see it go from 12 to 6, and you know it's reading the cutting table, and then bring that up to a 0 focus,